Welcome to Third Coast Sports TV. It's your host, Wink. I'm gonna wait for a few of y'all to go ahead and get on in here so we can go ahead and talk about Jadeveon Clowney's adjusted rating for Madden 19. They had him at like a 81 or some shit like that a couple of weeks ago, which was complete bullshit because I don't know what football, I don't know what Jadeveon Clowney they were watching, but they clearly weren't watching the one for the Houston Texans last year. So I'm gonna wait for a few of y'all to go ahead and come in here so we can discuss this ranking. Man, why is YouTube not sending out these fucking notifications, bro? Like, niggas should be way more people on here. My other videos, about a week or so ago, people were flying in these shits. Houston B, what's good with it, homie? What's going on, big dog? You got a notification or you on just happen to be on YouTube? What's good? What's good? Y'all hit that like button when y'all come on in, man. Let me know if y'all getting y'all notifications too, cause I think I'm gonna end up writing YouTube when I'm done with this video to let them know that they bullshitting on my notifications. I ain't even got a whole bunch of subscribers like them. They still be bullshitting with my notifications, and they need to correct that shit. Man, I'm doing good, man. Shit at home for a week, shit, and I go right back on the road, man. How this coming along with you in the homeschooling situation? I think I'm gonna end up making a video about that shit because I done helped a couple of people since I did that video, and a couple of people had DM me on Twitter and shit like that. So I definitely want to go ahead and send that shout out, and a couple of people on Instagram was hitting me up about that shit. Matter of fact, the message you wrote me on that video in the comment section, I had screenshotted that and posted that on my Instagram, and a few of my friends had hit me up, and that shit had got a few likes, and I had put it on Twitter too, and people were hitting me up like, man, how can I get down? Like, how does this shit work? You know what I'm saying? So I got a couple of phone calls to make, and put some people on game, and the shit is even easier in Texas. You have no idea how easy the shit is in Texas. It's ridiculous. Yeah, but damn, What's up with all the fucking notifications? It's like it ain't nobody in here but like two people, and I just sent the damn link out to the round table, and ain't none of them up in here. Cause it's only making it look like only Houston B and somebody else that ain't wrote yet is in here. Yeah, they need to go ahead. It is good, man. I can't wait to get into it. It's important for sure. You damn right it is. You damn right it is. And I really think I need to make a video, laying it out on the line to give everybody the credit, just to let everybody know if you want to get into it, how you have to do, what is it that you actually gotta, you know. So somebody hit me up on Twitter. Man, I'm waiting for a few more people to get on up in here, but it looks like I don't know why the fuck this shit. This should be shit like this make me want to end the live stream because I don't want to just be sitting on this shit and just be talking to just no one person. Now, I don't have no problem with just talking to Houston B, but like I want to be able to talk to a few of y'all so we can go ahead and talk about this little man ring because this shit right here don't make no sense at all. That he's just not being adjusted to a 90 plus overall when he should have been. Honestly, a 91 is cool for Clowney considering where they had him. They bumped him up like 10 spots because he was the same rating as DJ Reader, and DJ Reader is a good player, but Jadeveon Clowney is. Yeah, that might be what it is, man. People probably at work. People probably at work, man. But But shit, the show must go on, I guess. Cause I just had a few people on my last stream, so I mean, it ain't like people don't be at work on YouTube. But I ain't gonna gripe about it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna contact what's it called and let them know. Man, I have no clue, man. Like they act like Whitney Merciless ain't out here making shit do what it do, man. He ain't out here getting sacks, and he sacks the better quarterbacks in the league. Have y'all ever noticed that him and Jadeveon Clowney always play better against the best competition? Yeah, if he was a 90, hell, if Whitney Merciless was a 88 right now, I would be cool with that. I understand he got to dip him down a little bit, but in terms of his production and shit that he's able to do when he's on the field, he's a phenomenal football player, and he doesn't get the credit. He's one of the better right outside linebackers in the league, and nobody really talks about him. When they do talk about him, they always have to bring up they always have to bring up J.J. Watt. They never just talk about Whitney Merciless on his own. So I think I'm gonna end up having to put a video together. Um, I probably, if I don't do it today, after this stream, I'll probably end up doing it tomorrow because I got a lot of free time. Yeah, like J.J. Watt ain't played. He done missed 24 games over the last. What's good? What's going on? Still waiting for greatness? What's going on with it? Appreciate you coming through the stream. Never seen you before, man. Everybody that's in here, y'all go ahead and y'all hit that like button. Yeah, I don't see any reason why Whitney Merciless is not getting no shine, no nothing, no pub. When you talk about him, they only casually bring him up when they talking about J.J. Watt. If they ain't talking about J.J. Watt and Whitney Merciless, you can't just talk about what Whitney Merciless does. We're not gonna talk about Whitney Merciless sacking Tom Brady more than anybody else in the league, more than anybody else in the league has done over the last 5 or 6 years. We're not gonna talk about that though. You know what I'm saying? Because most of them plays that we make have been made by Whitney Merciless or Jadeveon Clowney. That's point blank. That's why Tom Brady don't like playing the Houston Texans. He know that Whitney Merciless and Jadeveon Clowney are getting to him one way or another. It's gonna happen. Go back and go look at that playoff game that we had with him over the year, about a year or so ago. Shit, Whitney Merciless was all over his ass. Whitney Merciless was going over guards and centers, and I've been in your streams. I just changed my name. Oh, okay, okay. All right, cool. Yeah, people be switching it up, man. So you got to give them the credit that they do. It just look like to me because it's just a name I don't generally see when I do live streams. So I always got to make sure everybody get their appropriate shout out. Real family, what's good, man? What's going on with these notifications though, man? Are you getting a notification, real family? Like, did you get a notification? Because when somebody from the round table go ahead and come in here, they gonna have to write, Devontae, what's going on, baby? What's going on? What's going on? I had just did a stream. Y'all coming in this stream, and I couldn't get nobody to come in the last stream. I had like 10 people coming to the last stream. People was watching, but it was just like the shit kept dipping on and off. I don't know what the hell be going on with YouTube. They be on some bullshit. Brandon, what's going on, homie? What's going on with it, big dog? I got the notification. All right, cool. Yeah, I don't know what should be going on, bro. I really don't. It's like people be getting the notifications one week because like last week y'all was getting notifications. JJ shouldn't have been a 90 overall if you ask me. I agree. JJ Watt honestly should be a 87. He should be a 87. One last time you stream, I just did a stream. I just did a stream right before I started this one. I just did a stream. I just did a stream and I was doing some streams. I did a stream last week when I was in Dallas. I was gonna do a lot more, but my kids they was in there acting up, and I wanted to go ahead and just do some shit, with all that excess noise in the background. So, cause I gotta do, I'm doing a show tonight with Honcho. I didn't get that one. You see, that's what I'm saying. You getting them for certain videos. I don't know why you getting them now. You see now, it's like the longer I'm gonna be on, now more and more people gonna start end up coming in. I realized I wasn't getting. Hey, I realized I wasn't getting notified, but I realized I didn't hit the bell icon. So yeah, okay, yeah. Make sure you get that bell icon, bro. That's probably what it is for certain people. Certain people may not make, but I know people that have hit the bell icon and say they still ain't getting the notifications, and that be happening in multiple streams. Cause I got bell icons for all my important stream shit that I watch on the yeah, it's Win Wednesday. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna be on Honcho tonight. I'm pretty sure we're gonna probably end up talking about this and a couple of I'm probably gonna end up making my video. I'm probably gonna end up making a video right after this one about what Andre Johnson had to say about DeAndre Hopkins being the best wide receiver in the game. May have to unsub then sub again. I don't know. What's your thoughts on Watson's rating? Honestly, I can't be mad at it. The fact that they even giving him a 80 anything, when I feel he could at least, I feel what would be justified is if he was about like a 84, 85. The fact that guys like Mariota, I'm not sure if Mariota is rated higher than him, but the fact that a guy like Mariota or Bortles would be rated higher, that I would be mad with that because they didn't even outplay him, and we're gonna be the reason that they win games. They run game is the reason. They run game, and Dick LeBeau's defense was the reason that the Titans were winning games. And I dare a Titans fan to be in the stream and rebuke anything that I have to say because you really don't. I'll challenge any Tennessee Titan fan to prove that he was out there winning games when he wasn't. But that's for another day. I didn't JD was 91. I think Rodden's. Yeah, I'm not really tripping on that. I'm not really tripping because he had 81 in Madden 18 right about now, and I'm killing with Deshaun Watson when I play online on head-to-head matchups. So, I mean, you rate him any higher, I think it's really gonna be. I'm telling you right now, Houston Jaguars. So many people played with the Jaguars last year, and rightfully so. But it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna play with the Jaguars this year. Folks, look, Cowboys fans had the audacity to say that better than man. Come on, man. Who believes them? Nobody said nobody. Not even Will Kane. Will Kane the day after, the day. This is so funny. Will Kane, a Dallas Cowboy fan on ESPN, Skip Bayless. They all say that, and we know they're the biggest Cowboy. We know they're the biggest Cowboy fans on TV or anything like that. Neither one of them think that Dak Prescott is better than Deshaun Watson. Nobody believes that. Trust me, Skip Bayless knows better than to believe in some shit like that, and he wouldn't even say no shit like that. But Cowboys fans, they ain't got no mind of their own. They so swayed by the media. They think because they did shit like they were winning like 20 years ago, and when they were winning when Tom Landry and shit like that was here, they really think that they big shit when they really not. It's Cowboys fans everywhere. I told you, bro, they everywhere. They all around the world. It's no corner in the earth that you can go to and you won't see a Cowboys hat or a jersey or a fan. What's good, man? What's going on, Texas boy? What's going on with it? Yeah, I'm just glad that they went ahead and now I want to know exactly what they increased. I didn't actually go in and see like what his power move was or what his finesse move and his strength and his speed and acceleration was. I didn't even know. What, yeah, they don't have any cornerbacks. They don't have no cornerbacks. They don't have no safety either. They got Sean Lee who can't stay on the field. They got the motherfuckers on the D line who are already suspended. It ain't Demarcus Lawrence that's suspended. Hitchens or somebody else. I forgot who. But he's a major cog to their defensive line, and he's already suspended 4 games for PEDs. Like, come on, man. Like these dudes, they I don't know. Ain't nobody on that team gonna be able to guard. Bro, they not getting. If they wanted to trade for Earl Thomas, they should have done it already. It's too late in the season now. The team has been run down by mediocrity by the genius that is Jerry Jones. Yeah, but at the end of the day, he even got they in a worse position because Jason Garrett is the head coach. But it's just like I said about a week or two ago. Don't be surprised if the Dallas Cowboys, because it's always in these years, in the even number years, where it always looks like their roster is completely depleted and they're not gonna be able to do this and they're not gonna be able to do that, and oh, they team in shambles and this and that. And it seemed like every other year for the last 3 to 4 years, it seemed like in all the odd and all the even number seasons, they always perform. It always seemed like that. 2014 they did it. 2016 they did it. If they pull it off again this year for 2018, I just don't want y'all to be surprised. No, they didn't pick up Eric Reed. Eric Reed and Kenny Vaccaro ain't got picked up by nobody. They still on. They still at home waiting on calls. They just picked up the defensive coordinator from Seattle and expected, bro, they ain't finna become no Seattle because they don't even have no Seattle secondary. So how can you become Seattle? They don't even have a Seattle's pass rush. They don't even have a middle linebacker like Bobby Wagner to even play to even think they can run a scheme like that. I know Jalen Smith is nice. I mean, I know they got a couple of people, but at the end of the day, they have proven nothing. And Sean Lee can't stay healthy. Period. I love their O line. Their O line is beastie. I love their O line. They beastie. You give us their O line. We the best team in the league. Give us their O line. Give the Houston Texans their O line. Hey, Super Bowl or bust. That's all I gotta say. How does Cunningham have a higher overall than McKinney? He outplayed McKinney last year. Honestly, we being real. He, with the exceptions of a couple of games, the mistake he ended up making in cover two against Jimmy Graham in the Seattle game, and a couple other plays, he played phenomenal. And he was like second in tackles. I think he had like 90 some. I didn't even know he had 90 some tackles till like the other day. But the question we have the front seven to match up with the O line. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. I can't, bro. They have some DBs that being slept on. Who? What DB? Scandrick? Please. Byron Jones? Please, bro. Nobody's afraid of these dudes. Orlando Scandrick? I don't believe it. Yeah, please tell me. Please, because I need to know. And trust me, I did a lot of I did a lot of homework, and they didn't have one of the better drafts, in my opinion. They ain't even reaping the benefits of having a dude like Taco Charlton on their roster, and he's supposed to be a phenomenal talent. And who's gonna hold? Honestly, who's gonna hold Hopkins or Fuller? Nobody. If Patrick Peterson couldn't do it, if Sherman couldn't do it, if Carr couldn't do it, if Marcus Peters Marcus Peters can't hold DeAndre Hopkins. Tremaine Johnson couldn't hold him. Like, do you know how many corners this man has abused just from last year? No, and it's gonna be even worse this year. That's what people don't even realize. Jalen Ramsey or Boye. Boye honestly can play Hopkins better than he can. If the Jacksonville Jaguars were smart, they would no longer let allow Jalen Ramsey to be the one to hold DeAndre Hopkins, because DeAndre Hopkins always finds a way in games to break loose and get touchdowns against this young man. He cannot handle, and he knows how to frustrate Jalen Ramsey. He can't get in DeAndre Hopkins' head like that. Boye Boye knows how to play him because he's been around Hopkins way longer. He played with him for like 4 years, so he knows how to play him. When you go look at their videos and they mic'd up, he was the one really giving the game on how to play against DeAndre Hopkins. What's it called? Couldn't really give you no input on how to play DeAndre Hopkins because he was getting his ass smoked. And if it wasn't for bad quarterback play the year prior against with Brock Osweiler, then the ass whooping would have been way worse. Just my just my opinion though. No. Hey, Woozy? No, a Woozy is nice. A Woozy is nice. Woozy is nice. He's it. We do not have to be worried. Excuse me. We do not have to be worried about Orlando Scaringer. I'm not worried about Byron Jones. And who's the other safety? Can you name him? Will Sean Lee even be healthy enough to even play in that game? And even if he does, who's to say that he's going to make a major impact? I just don't see it. Charles Lewis, never heard of him. Never heard of him. Hey, I see y'all coming in here now. Will Fuller going in this year. Oh, yeah, he is, man. You see how he running in them hills and the dunes? You see how big he is? He ain't playing no games. He hear what people out here saying. I want him before he comes back to camp. I want before they come back to camp. I want him to go. I want him to go back to go to Blitz football camp with the footwork king and get a couple more skills up in terms of his footwork. I already love Will Fuller's footwork, but you could always use some improvement. Will Fuller might as well play tight end. Give D Hop one full season with DW4. They don't want that. They don't want that, and they gonna end up having to put up with that for like another 10 years. Yeah, he gained a hell of a lot of. He gained a more than enough, a noticeable amount of weight where he's lean. He's more muscular now. If you haven't seen him, and the pictures is on the internet for you to see. He's Will Fuller buck now. He is not that little. Nah, he ain't little no more, man. And he knew he couldn't be little no more. So now I hope Kevin Johnson took the same initiative, and he got bucked because what? Wise, what's going on, man? I've been waiting on all y'all to come through, man. I had put everything in the damn in the chat, and when nobody coming through, I ain't see y'all till just now. Sorry, man. Eating this red velvet cupcake. This shit good, good in the bed. Jeff Heath. Mm. Hey, you gotta take care of your business, Darren. Ain't no thing. Charles James. Please don't tell me Charles James played for and Devontae Love. I'm doing a video about that as soon as I get done with this video about what Andre Johnson had to say about Hopkins, because we can go through all of the points and what it takes to be elite and to have the elite numbers. It yeah, our corners question mark. Our corners are still better than Dallas corners. And judging by what I've even seen, J. Joe, I don't know if y'all seen J. Joe. J. Joe look like a totally different corner right now. I'm just gonna put it out there. J. Joe had my antennas up about a month ago when he did a video when he said he had put on 4% of lean weight, and I guess the new guy that they ended up bringing in to the man, J. Joe look good, man. I'm just putting it out there. I know they saying J. Joe looking old now. Just putting it out there. J. Joe gonna have a nice year this year. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there. I'm gonna expand on it later on in some more videos, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there right now before training camp and all that get started. J. Joe gonna be nice this year. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't eat crow that often. I only ate it twice since y'all been seeing me do videos. I've been keeping track. I ain't really been wrong about much. Hopefully he don't be having a baggy ass jersey this year. Who you talking about, J. Joe? His jersey don't be tight. I mean, it don't be baggy. It be baggy to you. What's the deal with Deontay Foreman? We really need him bad, but it'll be all right. Deontay Foreman, I haven't really heard anything, but he putting in some work, man. And no, I don't. I don't even think he gonna make it through the year. I think by week 7 he'll be out for the year. And that's the Kevin Johnson comment to you, Houston B. I think by week 7 he'll be out for the season. You really think that boy JJ be having a baggy jersey? That shit funny to me. Hey, but you hops numbers going up this year with Fuller. Oh yeah, they going up. They going up. They going up for a few reasons. They going up because you got a healthy quarterback now. They going up because the quarterback has had time. Kevin Johnson, he'll be out for the season by week 7. I ain't worried about him. He ain't gonna make no real contribution. He'll probably look good in a couple of games, and because Romeo Cornell back, he'll actually be playing the way that he's supposed to be playing. If he looked like how he looked in that Rams game, then I'll be on his side. If he can look like that up until he gets hurt, I can kind of ride with him, but we'll see. Oh, you Rocky B. Oh, okay. I'm Rocky B. I'm on one. Yeah, I already know. Yeah. I ain't know you was the art of dialogue. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, week 7. Bro, he didn't went out. He didn't went out before that. What, week 5, week 6, the year when Brock Osweiler, matter of fact, that week 6 matchup, when we when Brock Osweiler brought us back and we won that game, Joshua Grant, what's good with it, homie? When we won that comeback game against the Colts, I didn't even know he had a foot injury after that game. He was out for the season and he was balling out that season. I can't wait for Foreman to take Miller's starting job. I don't have no problem with Lamar Miller. I mean, I've seen some reports to where he's pretty much been able to be a little bit more decisive in his cuts and his decision making this year. So I'm gonna end up in. We just gonna have to wait and see. I have no problem with this. I have no problem with Lamar Miller, and honestly, Lamar Miller with Deshaun Watson is a headache for for linebackers because they're gonna end up getting him out on more screens, wheel routes. He catching the flat, all the hot reads, and when they need to check down, he gonna be able to move the chains easily. He gonna be able to move the chains easily. I have no problem, and I don't understand how Houston fans have a problem with Lamar Miller when he was never the problem. The offensive line was, and they got the offensive line running the wrong scheme. And I've been telling y'all that for since November of last year, since I started doing videos. I've been telling y'all that. What's going on, Jay Dizzle? Welcome to the stream, man. Hey, I got 14 people in here. It's 9 likes. Y'all know what y'all need to do, man. If y'all don't, just don't be guilty. You ain't got to snitch on yourself. Just go ahead and hit the like button. Not every team can have a Todd Gurley. Yeah, you're right. Everybody ain't built like Todd Gurley. Everybody ain't got that tenacity and know-how like Todd Gurley. You know what I'm saying? So we don't need no Todd Gurley. I like Deontay Foreman. Deontay Foreman, Deontay Foreman fully developed, honestly, can be better than Todd Gurley. Lower center of gravity. He's shown you he can run people over. The only thing I have a problem with Deontay Foreman is, and when you go back and you go look at his highlight reels and shit like that, he could have had a touchdown again. He could have had that easy touchdown when he caught that ball on the left side of the field before that play had broke down with Watson where he had picked up the 30 yards on the right side of the field. But I'm talking about so how somebody like and then unlike the damn thing. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? He honestly could have juked into the inside of that safety on that play that he had ended up catching to the left side where he had threw the, I think it was like he had went up and then he threw that out and then he went out. He went out the Browns game, definitely. I was so mad at him in that Browns game. He could have scored in that easily. Trust me, I'm really watching the game tape. And Deontay Foreman honestly could have had like 5, 6 touchdowns last season. That it was his fault because he wasn't using cuts. He wasn't running dudes over. He wasn't using his talent the way that he was supposed to. I don't know if he was just jittery. I don't know if he got inside his head or what. I don't know what it was, but he clearly wasn't making better decisions. Even though he was making great plays on the field, it just wasn't, he could have did better. Finishing runs. That's exactly all he has to work on. If he can finish runs, we great. I think Fulton gonna be good contributor. I hope so. I hope so. I don't trust O lineman under Bill O'Brien. I have no reason to believe that. I mean, regardless of what he did for the Chiefs, that's the Chiefs. This is not the Chiefs are not the Houston Texans. They said the same shit when we got Jeff Allen, and look what they did. They put him as a right guard when he was supposed to be a left guard. And the moment they move him as a left tackle, they put him on the left side of the offensive line. Guess what he does? He shines. So it's clearly Bill O'Brien don't know what he's doing with O linemen. And I've been saying that for I don't know how long. If y'all been following me, if y'all been knowing Wink long enough, and y'all been catching me in streams, I have been saying forever, this man don't know what the hell he doing with running backs, offensive linemen, and tight ends. He has no, and we can even make the case he don't know what he's doing at quarterback. We can pretty much say he don't know what he's doing with offense. Period. With the exception when Deshaun Watson gave and made him credible, because Deshaun Watson executed on the football field. The coach gets no credit for plays that a quarterback makes on the football field. Do you think in any way possible we could trade for Earl Thomas? Man, if we were gonna do that, we'd have done it already. If we get Earl Thomas, and then you have a player, you can play. You could do one or two things. You could and because they brought Honey Badger this, I think it would be cool for them to stick to their word on this. But you keep Honey Badger up top because he has the better instincts at this point in time, and I trust him a lot more than I would trust Justin Reed as a rookie. So you could keep. You could probably move Honey Badger to strong safety because he can tackle in space. You could have your Roman safety in Earl Thomas because we know he can make the bigger and better plays when it comes to coverage and diagnosing plays and putting dudes in the right situation. And you can have your box safety. So I would always be in some nickel or dime coverage. I would always be in that. Base coverage wouldn't even exist if I had that type of secondary, especially with safety tandems. I would always have to have Justin Reed on the field, and that also takes away from the corners making like Kareem Jackson making mistakes. Had to show you some love on this video, man. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Weeks, really? I don't see it. You heard about John Weeks at tight end, bro? That's just on Madden, bro. He not a real tight end. He's a long snapper. He's not even a real tight end. He would never play tight end. It's on Twitter. What's on Twitter? He's not playing tight end, bro. Don't believe everything you see on Twitter. Come on, man, stop. And that what they showing with John Weeks when he's at that 41. That's probably just a Madden. That's a Madden ranking. That's not an actual him playing in a regular game. Long snapper is not a tight end. They just end up putting him at tight end, and they have him at a 41 overall rated as a tight end, and he's been that for the last 6 years as a Texan. When you go and you go look at John Weeks, when you go to the I forgot the POS or the whatever it is on what's called. Told y'all boys James Ennis will sign by today. Who is James Ennis? Only believe what your eyes see, not what people say. Yeah, yeah. And you can't even do that. South Sports got the best sports news in the business. You goddamn right. I didn't go in depth. I just read on. Oh yeah, yeah. That's all it was. Trust me, Devontae. Trust me. I saw that. I saw that on Twitter, and it's just a ranking. I guess somebody had a Houston fan saw it, circled it, retweeted it, and it ended up getting retweeted and shit like that. You need to holler at Darren Wink. Get that first cut, bro. I'm getting my cut, bro. I'm getting my cut at this Friday, right before I get ready to head back out to work on Sunday. I holler when gotta go, man. Hey, I appreciate you coming through, man. No problem. Oh, of course not. There's nothing for you to get excited about. We already know what his job is, and so does he. He a long snapper, and that's what he gonna continue to do. I hope we don't leave Deku at safety. We have enough talent. What you out too wise? No, he Deku is not playing safety. I never believed he was gonna play safety. They said they was gonna play him and say, no, I don't believe that. I never believe that. Yeah, yeah, Mike Vrabel, yeah, he can eat a meaty dick. Speaking of tight end, who you see at tight end? Honestly, we better be playing. Steven Anderson better be our one. But I'm not really too concerned about the tight end position for the simple fact that Deshaun Watson gonna make anybody at the tight end position look good anyway, with the exception of Atkins. I don't believe in him at all. I know some of y'all, do, but I don't. He gonna have to show me. And I'm not even saying he's gonna be a bad football player. I just don't see him catching on to the scheme of what Bill O'Brien wants to do that quick. And I think it's gonna take him a couple of years, and he's gonna end up getting shipped off like Jalen Strong in like 2 to 3 years. Like 2 years, 2 more years, he may get shipped out. He probably will have a couple of big plays, and then people will be believing in him and watch. And I'm telling you right now, if he end up making some plays, watch how many people can come back. Oh, Wink, I told you he was gonna be good. If he have one good game, people gonna be acting like he gonna be able to do that all season, and he not. If Gronk was available for a trade, would it be a good move? Yeah. Gronk with Deshaun Watson and Fuller and Hopkins. Jesus. Ooh. It would be raw, but I would prefer Kelsey at this point in time. If it was any tight end, if it was any tight end that we could trade for, it'd be Kelsey. Kelsey, Zach Ertz, Kelsey, Zach Ertz. Somebody like Melvin Ingram and Joku from the Browns with Deshaun Watson right now. Jesus. Oh, or OJ Howard from Tampa. Ooh. Yeesh. Yeah, man. Yes, he can. Devontae, that shit gets overblown, bro. And that's the reason why I hate Houston sports media, because Houston sports media will sit there and make it seem like fucking Anderson can't block. I've watched this man block. I've watched him block. Yeah, I mean, it's not, he ain't the greatest. I'll say that, but he can block good enough for what we want to do. I can tell you that right now. He can block. He can block. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you don't need. Why do people act like these dudes got to block like they offensive linemen? Bro, you only need a dude to hold a block for like a second and a half. Like, tight ends do not need to be blocking for no 4 and 5 seconds. Dudes be making it seem like they just gotta block so hard. It's so hard. You need to block. No, you don't. Jimmy Graham, Jimmy Graham. I'm gonna put it to you like this: is Gronk more valuable as a pass catcher or as a blocker? Where is he making his money at doing? That's a real question that y'all need to ask yourselves, and then put it in the chat when you realize what the true answer really is. Because he ain't getting paid for blocking. He getting paid to catch a touchdown. He getting paid to exactly. There you go, Jay. To score touchdowns. Why is why in the world Clowney got a 91 overrated player? Man, stop it. Just stop. Just stop it, Clarence. You must ain't watching. And he's better than Yannick Ngakwe. I'm sorry. I love Yannick Ngakwe, and I'm not even a Jaguars fan. T Flores, what's going on with it? What is it, baby? Yeah, I'll give y'all something. Y'all go in y'all room and go cut y'all movie on. I'll be in there in a second and bring you something. I'll bring you something because I'm doing a video right now. Y'all go in the room. 9.5 seconds. So what? So what? He did much more than that. He wrecked games. Period. You ain't seeing them TFLs. You're not seeing how he's getting to the quarterback and he's causing full disruption and how he's fucking up entire blocking schemes. You see, that's what you and other fans, because y'all rely solely on stats, and y'all rely on dudes like PFF because y'all never got no shine before, and now the dudes are finally starting to talk about players from the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's just like they've been doing this for a long time and they haven't. Yannick Ngakoue has been good for the last 2 years. I've been watching, but he is not better than Jadeveon Clowney in no way, shape, form. He's not. He's not. It's easy. It's easy to honestly. It's really easy for him to get the stats when you got Malik Jackson, Campbell, and when you got Campbell, and I forgot who else y'all other D tackle was. But if you really believe that it's hard for Yannick Ngakoue to make plays, it's really not. And he has a phenomenal linebacking core behind him. Or did you forget? Because I didn't. I know what the Jacksonville Jaguars possess. I'm not one of these Houston Texans fans who shit on the Jacksonville Jaguars talent wise of what y'all got. I respect y'all talent. Defensively, y'all are very talented. Offense, that's a totally different story. Y'all ain't really talented on offense really at all. If we being real, and trust me, Whitney Merciless has made more impact than anybody on y'all defensive line has. And trust me, when it comes up to making plays against Brady, Yannick Ngakoue can't do that. But Jadeveon Clowney and Whitney Merciless can. So until they can do that consistently every time they play him, and y'all can consistently make plays, I didn't see y'all take Brady off of his note this past game when y'all just had him. We been doing it. Y'all can't. Y'all just started seeing success. You can't talk about success because last time y'all seen success, it was 10 years. It was 10 years ago, and then it was 10 years prior to that. So y'all only got a range of being good every 10 years or so. So I mean, I understand, Clarence, and when you're ready to go ahead and get that ass whooping on Madden, because I know you saw me write you on Xbox Live the other day, and I know you avoid me. You know what I'm saying? You was playing the other game, so don't sit here and act like you didn't see my message. So when the stream is over, and when I'm done talking to the rest of the fans, you can go ahead and I can put this ass whooping on you again because you know how I did the Jaguars the last few times I played you. Yeah, you saw me. Yeah, avoid me. Yeah, you was online. Yeah, avoid me. Yeah, you saw me. Yeah, avoiding me. Yeah, yeah, avoiding me. I said Madden time. You knew what that is. You didn't want it. You didn't respond either. You might want to go ahead and give me. Nah, fam, we not in cap hell. No, y'all will be in like a year or so. Y'all gonna be just like the Broncos in 2013, 2014. Yeah, y'all gonna do real good in free agency and shit like that. But in a couple of years, the contract's gonna start hurting y'all. I'll be ready. You weren't ready the last couple of times we played. So how you gonna be ready now? But don't worry, when the stream is over, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna send you that invite. And don't duck me either. Don't duck me either. Man, fuck the Jags. No love over here. No, it ain't even about that. But at the end of the day, it ain't gotta be about love. It's about respect. And respect is more important than love, if we being real. So I respect the Jacksonville Jaguars for what they're building. I understand a team that suck as long as y'all sucked. You know what I'm saying? Y'all a more notable team than the Titans and like they said the Oakland Raiders was supposed to be last year. I knew they was flukes. I knew both of their teams were fugazi as fuck, and I knew they wasn't gonna be. Who was this? Oh, he a fan of the Jags, bro. Yeah, yeah. He a fan of the Jags. You know what I'm saying? T Flores. And my line wink about what? Not to mention Jay Z has never had a JJ Watt to play with. Oh yeah, yeah. No, never. And he don't need JJ Watt. If he got Whitney Merciless, that's more than enough. And you gotta understand, Zach Cunningham, Dylan Cole, under Romeo Crennel, they was able to play very well as rookies under Mike Vrabel. What 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 Dylan Cole, Zach Cunningham, DJ Reader, Carlos Watkins, Christian Covington are going to be able to do under Romeo Crennel, totally different situation. You're going to have to live stream that game. Oh, I'm going to live stream it. I don't have no, the mic I got, y'all probably not going to be able to really hear me because, my damn headphones, the pair that I got, um, the Turtle Beaches I got, the damn mic, I ended up losing when I was just on the road, and the little earbuds I got, they don't have no mic on them, and the ones I do, the Apple ones I do got, they got that little flat piece. It's not like the normal, headphone part. Let's throw practice and never made it to the divisional. So what? So what? Y'all have the same amount of wins. Y'all have, bro. Y'all only been to the playoffs like 2 times. This is like y'all second time going to the playoffs, like the third in 20 years. Y'all been existing for 22 years now, and this is the best y'all could do. You mean every 10 years it take 10 years for y'all to get good? Y'all haven't been good since Fred Taylor was part of the franchise, and Mark Brunell was the quarterback, along with Garrard and Leftwich. Y'all haven't been good in years. Y'all don't scare nobody. And then y'all was losing the team last year like the Jets. Like, be real, bro. Y'all was losing to the Jets, bro. Yeah, Fred Taylor. Come on, bro. When the last time y'all heard of Fred Taylor? That was a long time ago. I think I believe Maurice Jones-Drew was like a rookie in his last year or so, and then Maurice Jones-Drew ended up taking over, and he didn't even play long. So come on, man, don't act like y'all ain't got no receivers. Y'all tight end Austin Safarian Jenkins, y'all believe in him? Please. Blake Bortles is the quarterback. Y'all read 3 years. Come on, man, he's a failure. The only thing good about y'all is y'all head coach, y'all GM, and y'all defense. Outside of that, y'all ain't got nothing to hope for. Y'all not gonna be able to put points on the board, and because y'all offense is so impotent, because it's real limp. Y'all don't have no like D.D. Westbrook. He ain't gonna stay healthy. Marquise Lee. He definitely ain't staying healthy. Um, Chark, y'all ain't gonna be able to get him the ball. So he was a he wasted talent for y'all. Y'all wasting years for him already because y'all ain't got the quarterback to compensate. Y'all got a decent old line. Fournette ain't finna play a full 16 games. So who's behind Fournette that we got to worry about? And at the end of the day, Fournette can be stopped. We are not worried about Fournette either, especially since he's the only weapon y'all got. Nobody's worried about no Fournette. Ain't nobody worrying about none of y'all wide receivers. Man, Ray, what's going on with it, big homie? What's going on with it? And JD, yeah, come on, man. We don't even need to. We're not even gonna worry about nothing that Clarence got to say about this whole situation because he just now finding out what success is. He been deprived of it his whole life as a Jacksonville fan, and now he think because a couple of guys are saying they may win the division this year when every time the person from worst to first has always changed. I mean, with the exception of the last 2 years when we were division champs before we passed the crown off to y'all after having a depleted roster, which ain't no excuse because the dudes that play, they still got to play, and coaching played into that. So, we had a few things going on that we passed the baton on to y'all, but y'all ain't even gonna be able to retain the title. Are y'all gonna be able to unify? Hell no. Y'all gonna be just like Jeff Horn. When the real challenge like Terrence Crawford steps up, we gonna beat the brakes out of y'all, and y'all ain't gonna be able to contend with us. And we're not gonna act like it's not hard to beat y'all because it's not. Jalen Ramsey don't want no parts DeAndre Hopkins or healthy Will Fuller. So and ain't nobody on y'all team can stop him. Not Jalen Ramsey, because Jalen Ramsey be getting his last lit up every single year by this dude. So we ain't worried about him either. We ain't worried about Barry Church. We ain't worried about Yannick Ngakwe. We ain't worried about fat ass Malik Jefferson. We ain't worried about him either. We definitely ain't worried about motherfucking Tel Smith is probably underrated like the best player y'all got. He ain't getting the respect that is deserved. Telvin Smith, hands down, is probably like the best player on y'all football team. Are you gonna refute that? I guarantee you won't. The only reason you will is because of what the national, bro. I mean, some um, some crumbs from my red velvet cupcake that wifey made me, bro. They fell on my shirt, nigga. I don't waste food. I'm a fat ass. Yeah, y'all know me on Clowney, but his rating was in the garage with the door closed. You talking about prior to this 91 that they gave him? I agree, bro. Whoever Rex Dixon when he made that, I will refute that. What you saying is all untrue. Okay, all right. Believe that if you want to. Telvin Smith, that dude. Telvin Smith is that dude. For real, for real. He the one who make the whole engine run. If we being real, I like I don't have no problem with Miles Jack. I mean, y'all don't even have no thumper no more because y'all got rid of Puzzlesny. So who's gonna be playing middle linebacker to be able to really fight through all them double teams at the D tackles and really smash these dudes at the point of attack like Puzzlesny was doing? Nobody. You don't understand football. So at the end of the day, you in my stream and we're gonna be able to teach you about your own football team. Trust me, I'm aware of your whole personnel group. I like your defense, like I said. Love your coaching staff. Love your GM. But and I love your head coach. But trust me, we ain't worried about. Trust me, we ain't worried about y'all. I'm gonna give y'all respect though. I give you that. Wow, you got to an AFC Championship and lost. Whoa, you lost all of them. You get there, but you don't go past that. So what? You know why we didn't get past and we didn't go past where we was going? Because we didn't have no quarterback to get there. So I mean, let's just be real. We all know the running game and the defense carried y'all to go to where everywhere where y'all had to go. So don't act like your quarterback, Bord Bortles, the boo boo machine himself, actually got y'all there because y'all can't rely on good quarterback play. Damn, at least this how you know. This how you know a fan. This how you know a fan. This how you know you a fan. You see, you should be thriving for more. You should be wanting to push past that. You sitting here and you talking about a team that's only been around way less time than y'all, and you're sitting here talking about a couple of marks that you guys have made when y'all don't have nobody nowhere near the talent of Deshaun Watson and never have had that type of talent at QB. And now you mean to tell me that a team that's led by Blake Bortles, because at the end of the day, you'll never win anything because Blake Bortles is the quarterback. Y'all ain't the Ravens defense from 2000. Y'all ain't the 85 Bears. Y'all ain't none of these teams. Y'all ain't that dominant on defense. Like I said, y'all lost to the Jets last year. Y'all lost to Luke McCown. Who the hell is on the Jets offensively right now? You are in no position to be sitting here talking to real champs. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because y'all done got a little bit of success after y'all done had how many clear first round picks and I don't know how long. I mean, cause come on, y'all can't even continue. I don't even know. You wasting your time typing. It's a shame that you can't even go into a Jaguar stream and even give this type of effort that you give to Houston Texans fans because you love what we got to talk about. And at the end of the day, you know we really telling you the truth about yourself. You know, we ain't gonna lie to you. We're just gonna bend you over and give you a few pats on and give you a few pats and send you on your way because you know not what you do. It's real easy for dudes that ain't never tasted success get overexcited about the success, just like the Tennessee Titans just did, and just like the Oakland Raiders did 2 years ago, and we saw how they got trounced in the playoffs. Who's better, Khalil Mack or Jadeveon Clowney? Obviously, the nigga who won. They won the regular season. We won the game that really mattered, and they had to watch us the following week. Go on back in your room. Go on back in your room.
But give me a cookie.
Yeah, I'll get you a cookie. I told you I'll get it in a second. Go ahead. Is it me or do the Jags follow the same philosophy as Cowgirls fans? In what way do you mean, Jay Dizzle? Wood was in the garage with actual Jaguar, full revved up and with the mouth on the tailpipe and the ass and that. Oh my God, this nigga Ray Ray hit him with the kid, give her a cookie. No, you're not. I listen to you one because I'm probably as for brothers, and I support you because you're brothers. Other than that, the all yeah, yeah, bro. Whether regardless if you, I understand that and I appreciate that. I'm gonna take that with a string of salt. But at the end of the day, some brothers you can really just not listen to because they total bullshit. Because just because you're a brother don't mean that if you're wrong about something and y'all just happen to be right in one season in the last 10 years. I mean, how long has it been since y'all had a double digit record? Yeah, it's been a long time, bro. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't really be, you know what I'm saying? That is definitely your kid splitting image. Oh yeah, man. Homer, what's good with it, homie? Easily went to the Super Bowl with DW4 in the 2016. Oh yeah, we get Deshaun Watson a year early with that team that we had, with that defense that we had. Trust me, y'all don't stand a chance. Y'all don't stand a chance. A healthy Deshaun Watson led team, period, dust anybody in the division. The Tennessee Titans know that firsthand. Even Jalen Ramsey said, "Bro, I don't know what the fuck they was thinking." After the first game, after the blowout game, and just seeing him in a half, Jalen Ramsey was already nervous about Deshaun Watson. Because if he wasn't nervous and if he didn't have no respect for him, what need would he have to go and bigging up a rookie that played a half of football if he wasn't just like what was the sense of Richard Sherman saying that he's the best quarterback we've played over Brady and anybody else because ain't nobody ever lit our ass up like that. Even Tom Brady knows what the TikTok is, and Tom Brady knows the only reason we lost that game was because of Bill O'Brien. And he knows Bill O'Brien a fuck up. That's why he was talking to him like that on the sideline. I mean, it's cool. It's funny how dudes have selective memories and how shit goes towards them when they finally start to get some credit. You know what I'm saying? Now the dudes is talking about the Jacksonville Jaguars now. You know, Jaguars fans now they got nuts now. You know what I'm saying? But where was y'all at 2 and 3 years ago? Where was y'all at last year? You know what I'm saying? Don't walk around with your little baby nuts now because now you got a little semblance of success that's gonna be stripped from you by either us or the Tennessee Titans. And I don't even ride for the Tennessee Titans. I don't even ride for the Tennessee Titans. But don't sit here and act like they had y'all number last year. Like, come on, bro. Y'all beat us. Y'all haven't beat us in 4 years, and you got the nerve to be sitting here on our stream talking shit. That's what kills me about y'all dudes of these football teams that never win shit. It's so easy for you to sit here and be like, "Oh, we successful. We're gonna whoop ass. Oh God, we winning. You better respect the Jaguars." For what? You don't respect yourself. Because if you did, you'd win. A cupcake? Okay. You don't even respect yourself. Paris, you trying to get crazy. Man, ain't nobody paying Paris no damn. Ain't nobody paying Paris no mind, man. I see all this shit he's saying. I ain't worried about with Paris because we gotta have fun with Clarence, bro. Clarence come through, show love. He don't even show Jaguars fans appreciation and love. He shows it more to Houston Texans fan, and we appreciate him. That's why he subscribed to us. You know, when you go look at him, when you go see who he subscribed to the sauce. You know, he all over our streams. You know what I'm saying? And he always got some shit to say, and it's cool. But he don't know what success looks like. You know what I'm saying? Last year was an anomaly. You know what I'm saying? Last year was some shit that finally started clicking like it finally started to click for y'all. Y'all finally know what it felt like to be, a team with some legitimacy. And now all of a sudden y'all got the biggest nuts in the division when y'all don't. You don't even have a complete football team. How can you win and your football team ain't even complete? It ain't completed three separate positions. It ain't completed at tight end. It ain't completed quarterback, and it definitely ain't completed fucking. It ain't even complete behind Fournette, and it ain't completed the receiver position. But somehow, some way, y'all are gonna win, right? You're just gonna lean so heavily on the defense, and I guess the defense is finna be scoring y'all 20 points a game. I guess that's what you're trying to tell me. They finna be scoring all y'all points. Uh, y'all good enough to win with Blake Bortles, and we all know that ain't true. We clearly saw when it came time for him to play a legitimate team. We saw what he did. We saw exactly what he did. At least we could say our quarterback got held back by the coaching staff why we couldn't close out two specific games. We can actually say that. And everybody knows it because everybody who watched the game knows that Bill O'Brien held us back in two specific games that we should have won. So, I mean, y'all ain't putting up no 30 points against no fucking. Y'all ain't finna put up no 30 points against no New England Patriots. Y'all definitely ain't finna put up no 38 points. Y'all ain't finna put up no. Now, let me rephrase that because I said 31 points. Y'all ain't finna put up no 33 points against no fucking Patriots, and y'all definitely ain't putting up no 38 points against no team like the Seahawks. And y'all can't even put up 35 points up against the Titans. So how in the hell is you finna sit here and you gonna argue with a fan who actually's team was decimated by injuries, coaching, and abysmal like defensive play calling, along with shit that went along in the offseason, and you're gonna sit here and you're gonna tell me that somehow, some way, that the Jacksonville Jaguars are better than the team that had a few injuries? We know that's not true. We know that's not true. We know it's not. Blake Bortles is not good. When y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know when y'all gonna be good against us. When y'all can beat us good for like the next 3 or 4 years consistently. Like if y'all beat us twice this year, and then next year y'all like split with us, or y'all beat us twice after that, then y'all will be good. But by then, in 2 years from now, y'all team will already be dismantled on defense, and then y'all have to start over, and it'll be another 10 years before you go to another game anyway in the playoffs. You won't even see a wild card, team, because there's so many teams in the AFC that's getting stronger, like the Chargers. Uh, by then, the Colts will be good again, and then y'all will definitely be shut out. We always stay ahead of y'all.